Let's take a look at today's headlines across Houston. Hello, I'm Len Cannon. A 20-year-old man from the Woodlands is accused of trying to kill OpenAI founder Sam Altman. The FBI releasing new images showing the suspect, now identified as Daniel Moreno Gama, allegedly throwing a Molotov cocktail at Sam Altman's home in San Francisco Friday night. Investigators also say he was seen at OpenAI headquarters, where he allegedly threatened to burn down the building. Then on Monday, federal agents raided a home in the Woodlands connected to the suspect. Jason Miles was there, and he's getting reaction from neighbors.
The end of a cul-de-sac became a parking lot this morning for a number of FBI and other law enforcement vehicles conducting a search warrant related to a firebombing case 1,900 miles away.
Well, I'm a little disturbed, but I don't know that I didn't feel that we were in any kind of danger.
Neighbors tell me they first noticed activity around 10 o'clock, but never heard sirens or any loud noises.
I actually went out to walk my dogs and saw that there was stuff over there. I'm like, not my business. Went down to the end of the block, and then I noticed that the block was literally blocked.
We've learned the home raided today is linked to 20-year-old Daniel Moreno Gama, the man accused of throwing a Molotov cocktail at OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's house in San Francisco last Friday before being arrested at OpenAI's headquarters, where he allegedly threatened to burn down the building. Moreno Gama is already in jail on local charges and faces a host of federal charges as well. Are you surprised by the potential connection?
Oh, heck yeah. In this neighborhood, it's extremely quiet. Everybody's nice and, no problems whatsoever.
A neighbor who didn't want to be identified told us the couple who lives in the house where the search warrant was served previously invited her to church, and she cannot imagine their participation in whatever may involve a family member.
They're wonderful people, and I would be shocked to know if they were involved in anything that was illegal.
Jason Miles reporting up in the Woodlands. Moreno Gama is in jail in California facing both state and federal charges, including attempted murder and attempted arson. A man has been charged with murder after police say he killed his co-worker with a sledgehammer in a home they were renovating in the Spring area. Devon Ramin spoke with investigators. He's got the latest.
Well, investigators say the suspect in this case, Josue Chirino, has been charged with murder after being detained over the weekend. And they say he also was working on the home with the victim in this case as a co-worker. Investigators say the victim, Juan Salinas, had not been seen or heard from since Friday afternoon. His family made a heartbreaking discovery Saturday morning, finding his body inside a home near the Hardy Toll Road. During the investigation, deputies learned the car Salinas drove to the home was also missing when the family arrived, and that vehicle was later reported stolen and found just hours later with 4 people inside, including 2 adults and 2 minors. A woman and the 2 minors were eventually released, but investigators say the circumstances surrounding Salinas' death are highly suspicious and do not appear to be accidental.
From my experience and what I've seen in there, this definitely does not look like a natural death, doesn't look like something that would happen, from a fall if he fell while he was working at the, I'm not going to go into detail about the injuries, but the injuries are too severe.
Meanwhile, the sheriff's office says no one currently lives at the home where Salinas' body was found because it is under renovation, and investigators also say they have spoken with the homeowners as the investigation continues. Now, the suspect in this case, Josue Chirino, is currently being processed through the Harris County jail system, and once that process is complete, we'll wait to see when he's expected to make his first appearance in court. Reporting in downtown Houston, Devon Ramin, KHOU 11 News.
And a reminder, of course, investigators later clarifying that they believe the weapon used in that murder was a sledgehammer. A Houston woman is sharing her story 1 week after her husband was shot and killed outside a club, then dying in her arms. This weekend, family and friends gathered to say goodbye to 33-year-old Miguel Padilla as police keep searching for the shooter. Megan Reyna spoke to the family dealing with this unthinkable loss.
It's not your typical funeral procession, but for the family of 33-year-old Miguel Padilla, known to many as Mike, this is exactly what he would have wanted.
And I know that he's like smiling down. This was his thing.
Mike was well known in the Slab community. On Sunday, before his funeral service, hundreds gathered in the 3rd Ward to say goodbye.
What went through your mind when you found out about what had happened to him?
I was in disbelief. I was heartbroken, not Mike.
On April 4th, Houston police say Mike was shot and killed outside the Paradise City Gentlemen's Club off the Gulf Freeway. Investigators say a group of people inside were in some sort of argument that led to the parking lot. Detectives believe Mike was an innocent victim. His wife, Monica Castillo, was there that morning.
It's different from having him walk in the door every day, lay down and wake up together, to him taking his last breath in my arms. So I'm really not processing it.
Police say whoever shot him got away, but this week they released this video showing 6 persons of interest. As of Sunday, HPD says they're still looking to speak with them.
So much more to live, yeah. And that was robbed from him.
But his wife says she's confident police will solve this case. Her focus right now is on the 6 children he leaves behind and honoring a man she says brought joy to so many.
This was his baby. We're gonna be okay.
He was just nice, sweet to me, and he will always spend time with me.
Megan Reyna, KHOU 11 News.
Parents and coaches pushing back after learning the ice rink at Memorial City Mall will close this summer. Families saying the ice skating community is losing another place for practice and competition. Troy Kless has a report on social media.
The Houston ice skating and hockey community is scrambling right now after they just learned that one of their ice rinks in town will be closing permanently. I'm Troy Kless, and I'm a reporter in Houston. We're talking about the ice rink at Memorial City Mall. Last week, staff confirmed to KHOU 11 that the ice rink would be closing July 30th. I spoke with a coach of an all-girls hockey team here in Houston, and he believes this is going to create a major issue of access to a rink, which is already a barrier for playing. Now, I asked Memorial City Mall staff about the time frame of this rollout because parents feel that 3.5 months of notice is not enough. They say in part of a statement that it is enough time for adjustments to be made and for people to complete their sessions and transition to other facilities. As for what's next for the existing ice rink at Memorial City Mall, that's unclear. It's closed right now due to maintenance issues. And what's the future of it long term? Well, we're still waiting to find out. We have all the information right now on KHOU.com.
The battle over ice. That is a wrap of your Houston headlines. I'm Len Cannon.